Joined now by Zhiqun Zhu. He's professor of political science and international relations at Bucknell University. Professor, let me begin with the possibility of new tariffs being imposed on China. How concerned are you about the potential for trade war?
Well, I think it's probably inappropriate to call it a war. I mean, obviously the two sides have differences, but imposing tariffs unilaterally, is that the best way to deal with the differences? I don't think so. I think, in trade, I think these trading partners intend to achieve a win-win outcome. But by launching this unilateral trade war, I think both sides will be hurt and neither side will win.
Trump also signed the Taiwan Travel Act. Both President Xi Jinping and Premier Li Keqiang have spoken out against this. What happens with this moving forward? How will it impact relations between the two countries?
I think it's a big deal. This has become a law, as you said, signed by President Trump. I think it shakes the political foundation of U.S.-China relations because this new Travel Act encourages official visits between the United States and Taiwan at all levels. And actually, as we speak, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State Alex Wang is already visiting Taiwan, and Kaohsiung Mayor Chen Ju is also visiting Washington, D.C. So it's already taking place. I don't think China will be happy, and I don't think the relationship between the United States and China will be as smooth as in the past. I think this is going to be a big problem lying ahead for the two countries.
Moving to NPC, just want to get your take on the biggest takeaway. So much discussion about eradicating poverty, fighting pollution, cracking down on graft or corruption. What do you believe was the biggest accomplishment here?
I think probably it's the plan for the future. I think obviously President Xi is very ambitious, and he has formed a strong team to deal with both domestic and external challenges. And I'm also very impressed by the addition of several new ministries, like the Ministry of Natural Resources, Ministry of Ecological Environment. I think these ministries are set up to meet the new challenges in China. I think China probably is on path to achieving the so-called Chinese dream. Obviously, there are challenges ahead, but I think everyone seems to be optimistic under the strong leadership of President Xi Jinping.
A lot of focus here in the United States, I should say in the West, about the term limits that we've learned about with China's leadership and President Xi Jinping, and also some criticism in the West. Is that a fair criticism?
Well, from a Western country's perspective, yes. I mean, it looks like President Xi is going to stay in power forever. But I don't think, that will be the case. I mean, President Xi has never indicated that he will stay in power indefinitely. Also, on the other hand, President Xi enjoys tremendous popularity, and it is evidenced by the unanimous vote for him to serve the next 5 years. So he continues to be popular, and he has done a great job in the past 5 years. I think people expect him to do an even better job in the next 5 or even 10 years. But I don't think that he's going to stay there forever. So I can understand some of the Western concerns about China kind of turning back, but I don't think it's his intention. I don't think this lifetime tenure still has its market in China today.
All right, we'll leave it there. Professor Zhiqun Zhu, thank you so much.